Sir.
Who are you?
I'm a UNATCO agent. As soon as I open the train doors, I need you both to be ready to run on board.
Okay.
Good work. The hostages will be all right. Now take the train to Hell's Kitchen and report to your brother.
What's the situation here? You're taking over. I've got to get my team ready to raid the warehouse. What about the EMP field? Still in place. I'll question some. I ordered this. Maybe I'll start with the tavern. There's still a heavy NSF. Maybe I'll... If you need any extra equipment, here's the key to my place at the Ton Hotel. Just like the movies. Yeah, and take a charger for the riot prod. We don't need another Anna Navarra shooting spree. Whatever you... And JC.
Reports of a hostage situation in the Ton Hotel, which is at the southeast corner of the block. When you stayed with Paul, did you meet Mr. Renton and his daughter Sandra? We think at least one of them is still inside.
What's your business here, Agent?
Just going up to my brother's room.
You better hold off. The NSF retreated in there about half an hour ago, and they've taken hostages.
I'm your spec.
No one's standing in your way.
Carry on,
Agent.
Thanks for taking care of those guys. You from the police?
UNATCO.
Yeah? Well, you might be interested. I heard them talking. They said something about how they had just put in a generator in a warehouse a few streets south of here.
Did you catch the name of the street?
No, but they were talking about their security setup.
Anything interesting?
It sounded like there was underground access. They're using the word righteous as some kind of password.
That's very helpful. Thanks.
Thanks. Trying to catch my breath.
Thought I was a goner.
You saved my life. You saved my life.
You all right, Mr. Renton?
Fine, I think that's all of them. You got the guys upstairs, right?
Yeah. How's your daughter? Is she somewhere safe?
I don't know. She's been gone all week. I try not to think about it.
Tonight's a bad night to be on the streets. I'll take a look around.
Hey, if you see Sandra...
Sure. There were a couple of NSF on the second floor. I took care of the situation.
What about the hostages?
Doing fine. You guys can relax.
Guess we didn't need that specialist after all.
We've got them surrounded.
Hostiles in the area.
I heard a lot of shooting.
Hey there. I'm Raphael. This here's Jake.
Welcome to Tenderloin Clinic.
If you think you have Gray Death, please pick up an information
You look like the
packet.
do-it-yourself type.
Never mind.
As you...
Got a few credits?
You have the play.
Nah.
You live in...
Actually, I like to stay.
Where's that window?
It's a basement window in the park, so...
One of the doctors can help you. Please proceed to the examining room.
The riot cops are running scared.
What I'm telling you, girl,
You said I didn't have to. Make Janie do it.
I already took the money. And when it's JoJo and it's something he wants, you gotta do it.
Thanks.
Sucks to get backed into a corner.
I was trying to find the back way into Smugglers.
Smuggler.
Hey, you shouldn't have took down Johnny. Soon as JoJo finds out.
Your father asked me to look for you. He'd like you to come home.
My dad shouldn't have hired a hitman. Stupid way to get himself killed.
Who's this JoJo?
You can't touch JoJo. He doesn't go out, and there's only 2 ways to the warehouse.
Warehouse?
You think you can sneak into Osgood's at the park, but in the first place, it's locked.
Looks like the fighting in the park has died down.
And if you go underground, he's got laser tripwires, drone guns, military-type stuff, plus there are guards on the roof.
Tell you what, I'll handle JoJo. You get home so your father won't have to worry.
I can take care of myself.
Stay out of the ton, bro. Bad shit going down.
Talk to one of the guys in green. You net.
Mind if I ask you?
Hey, you.
Where's that? Out of the bar.
What can I get?
You were.
Not
Where's that?
a few blocks south. Not a bad walk, but...
I'd like to.
Well, you may be out of luck. Even though one of the old warehouses faces onto the park, I don't know how you'd get inside.
Sounds like a good.
Something to drink.
Sure.
Shoot.
A beer.
There you go.
What do you have?
You can have.
That'll do. His name's Smuggler.
Thanks.
Now I'll tell you.
What's that?
Area.
Actually,
I work.
The tap's out.
a beer.
There you...
What do you have?
You can.
I appreciate it. Yep, I know for a fact it's not just for government research. I've seen all kinds of executives coming and going.
I'm sure plenty of bureaucrats fly out there.
Billionaires. Big executives. I think the whole place has been taken over by a private corporation.
Not likely.
Something's going on underground. I'm a pilot, which means I didn't get any access to the main complex. But a lot of rock comes out of there. It's some kind of mine. But what I don't understand is why they're always laying more fiber optic cables.
A pilot? What do you fly?
Copters. You know what I think? I think that's where the UN moved Echelon 4 back when they promised they were going to stop spying on people.
Surveillance is a very distributed technology. To centralize it in one large facility would be very unusual, even for the UN.
I bet they did it. They want to centralize everything. Every computer on the planet.
Denton. Hey, it's Denton.
You want these?
What?
Give him the grenade.
Look,
Your brother.
just tell...
Here's...
Look,
Keep.
Tear. We'll take it from here.
Heads up, JC. I'm sending you a satellite image. We've got NSF troops on the rooftops. Watch for lambs. I'm picking up sonic transducer activity.
Ah, fuck this shit. Going for the rooftops. Look for the building with the antennas.
Good job, JC. The power just died at the NSF headquarters. Now it's up to Paul. Go to the roof. A chopper is arriving with Agent Herman on board. He will lock down the warehouse while you take the chopper back to HQ.
Last boarding call. NATCO HQ.
Hey, you're the guy I talked to at the Underworld bar, right? The one asking for beer.
You don't want to fly one of these birds all wound up. They have a temperament, especially in a crosswind.
Let's go.
Welcome back. Your mission was...
Mr. Dent.
Yeah?
The prisoners on level 3 are a sensitive matter. Leave the interrogations to Mr. Simons. You are authorized to receive your orders from Joseph Manderley, after which you will return to the helipad.
Simons. You guys from DC? What agency?
Please proceed to Manderley's office. We will expect to see you shortly.
I think the suits are putting the squeeze on Manderley about this one.
Don't worry about what the guys are saying about Hell's Kitchen. Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
I was here first.
Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry, you passed every test. You will be a most effective weapon for the Coalition.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
I cannot wait forever.
He will see you when he's ready.
Carry on, Agent.
I am next.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC...
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't...
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one...
Has it been located?
Get any equipment you need from Carter. Then take the chop.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF,
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Agent Denton, marvelous.
In addition...
Mr. Carter.
Sir?
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused...
The focus is
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day...
Civilized. That's the word.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Hope this one turns out a little better. Your chopper's ready, Agent.
You may use the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons appreciates your respect for his interrogation of the prisoners.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park.
Let's go.
Hell of a long shift.
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
We lost the battle today.
You would...
Had myself a division.
Well...
Found me...
Sounds like you...
Huh?
After the quakes, the homeless drifted down here. Junkies, runaways, grifters. There's a DSS file a mile long on this place. Some of them, the so-called mole people, have permanent living quarters in an adjacent tunnel system not on my map.